This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Wednesday, April 26th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. The Indiana Economic Development Corporation announced today that South Korea-based Jaewon Industrial plans to invest $102 million to build a chemical recycling operation in Kokomo and create up to 100 jobs by the end of 2024. The project will be carried out in 2 phases and result in 3 facilities being built on a 30-acre site, primarily to disperse conductive slurry, which is used in the production of lithium-ion batteries. The first phase will include the construction of a 65,000 square foot facility as well as a second facility to recycle NMP, a solvent used in a variety of applications. JWA expects to break ground on the project in June, with operations anticipated to begin in 2024. In an effort to return to profitability, Fort Wayne-based Vera Bradley is looking to cut another $12 million in costs. As part of the effort, Vera Bradley plans to eliminate 25 corporate positions. CEO Jackie Ardrey, who was named to the position last November, said the company launched Project Restoration earlier this year in an effort to bring its Vera Bradley and Pura Vida brands back to profitable growth and strong cash flow. In addition to the corporate jobs being cut, the company also plans to reduce other non-payroll costs, including non-working marketing expenses, third-party contracts and professional services, logistics, operational costs, and travel. Lafayette-based trailer and truck body manufacturer Wabash is reporting first quarter net income of $51.3 million compared to $12 million during the same period a year ago. The company also says it increased its backlog of orders by 31% compared to a year ago, measuring $3.1 billion. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss.
A new ranking released today from the National Academy of Inventors shows Purdue University has moved up 1 position to number 5 in the world for U.S. utility patents. IIB's Wes Mills has more.
The Purdue Research Foundation received 192 patents from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office in 2022. Purdue was ranked number 6 in the world in 2020 and 2021, when it received 175 and 169 patents, respectively. Among the patented innovations at Purdue are a system that processes agricultural field images for remote phenotype measurements, a 3D printer that continuously prints structures as small as 100 nanometers, and a process that produces butylene, propylene, and ethylene from natural gas liquids and shale gas. The university said in its 2022 fiscal year, the Purdue Office of Technology Commercialization filed 699 patent applications with the USPTO and international patent organizations. Purdue received a total of 239 U.S. and international patents. Since 2001, Purdue has received nearly 2,900 patents from U.S. and international organizations. Indiana University is the only other Hoosier institution to make this year's list, tied at number 74 with 46 patents. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Meanwhile, Purdue University and the Purdue Research Foundation have launched a new system to strengthen the commercialization and entrepreneurship foundation the university has built over decades. Purdue Innovates is a network of resources designed to streamline access and support for commercialization of intellectual property developed by faculty, students, and alumni, as well as startup creation. Brooke Beyer is Senior Vice President of Purdue Innovates.
This reorganized ecosystem will really make it easy for all those Purdue innovators and alumni to find the early stage funding and support to make sure these startups and technologies succeed, whether it's via scaling, licensing, or being acquired.
The initiative brings all of the university's teams together under one umbrella, including the Purdue Office of Technology and Commercialization, Incubator, Startup Foundry, and Purdue Ventures. Ohio-based Range USA this week opened its new store in Mishawaka, the company's 5th in Indiana. Financial details were not disclosed, but the company said the indoor gun range and retail store will ultimately employ up to 30 full-time and part-time employees. In addition to the retail space, the 15,000 square foot store includes 20 25-yard shooting lanes open to the public and 2 25-person capacity classrooms. Range USA currently has stores in Merrillville, Indianapolis, Carmel, and Greenwood, with plans for an Evansville location in the future. Elevate Ventures CEO Christopher Day is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio.